What's up, everybody? It's your boy L Slack, and you're watching the Vulgar Uplander. What's going on today? It's Wednesday. On my way to work, per the usual. I hope everyone is doing super well. Things are fine. Things are fine with me. I got a couple bananas in my car and lots of beverages, and I'm ready to rock and roll. It's a beautiful day out here. I think tomorrow or Friday we're gonna hit triple digits. Set up the pool. It's gonna be sick. Upland though, with their most recent little pass drops, fucking super fun. Super fun. Let's check them out. Let's check these motherfuckers out. Look at the treats that they gave us this week. You know, I'm gonna put the Liberty Lights Genesis 24 thing on there. You know, as an American, I'm gonna have it on there. But you know what's weird? I would assume the majority of the players are American. But if you watch this channel, you know that, a portion of it is not American. So why the fuck would anybody else use this if you're not from America? You probably won't. You probably won't. Now, I know it's the 4th of July for the United States. What is today, the 3rd? Yeah, tomorrow. So I get it. But nobody else in the world gives a fuck about the 4th of July. Unless you're an American in another country, you probably don't give a fuck. I'm not mad about it personally, right? I do feel some kind of way for our international brothers and sisters out there who feel like they probably got gypped that they bought the pass, because essentially you only got one thing and it sucks. It's the Hyper Hawk Genesis 24 property picture thing. What are they calling these things? Property card backgrounds. I mean, whatever, it's okay, but it's like as unoriginal as it gets. Like, hey, let's just take an asset that we already have, that we use as a block explorer, and fucking throw it in the background, because why not? And let's take the American flag and let's throw that in the background. You know what? And we'll call that good enough. I was really, really hoping Genesis would do something that didn't suck. But apparently that's not the case. Apparently that's not the case at all. Again, how many of these fucking things do you need? What are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 13, 16, 18 of these fucking things. 18. Just of these. For what? To put one on at a time? I don't get it. I've said lots of fun things about all of the drops. Never in a million years would I think that they would just keep going with the same, what is this? 1, 2, 3 kinds of non-NFT assets or decorations. I never would have thought they would just stick to just 3 of them. Let's just give you a fuck ton of things, of three different things. We'll just recycle these 3 things over and over again. Give you a bunch of them that you more than likely will never use. Nobody will give a fuck about. Especially this one over here, like this one, the big game one that moves. I mean, that thing will cover up your whole entire Block Explorer. Unless you're really into the big game, which is the fucking Super Bowl. I know you can't use that. I know you can't say that, I guess. But really, there's probably a handful of people that will use that. But really, who's gonna put the big game over their Block Explorer? Especially if like you're a director and you have one made yourself, or you got a really badass one. Are you gonna want it like, hey, look at me, I'm a big fan of the big game. I'm gonna put this fucking thing on. I'm gonna cover up my whole Block Explorer so that way everybody knows that I like the big game. And it moves. Nobody's gonna do that. Nope. Nobody outside of maybe a handful of people. I mean, there's some, other less obstructive things, but I don't know. Should I just cycle through them for fun? Just because I have them for no reason other than they're there, and if I pay for them, I might as well use it. No, I can't. I do like, look at this one right here. This one's super stupid. I don't even know. It's like I don't know. I hate it. I think that one's like the one I hate the most. Even more than the big game one. And look, put the big game. Yeah, look, my whole Block Explorer covered up for the big game. You know what would be kind of cool? If this is what I have to deal with, this is my life now. If you give me like some flames, like just maybe for the sizzle season. Oh, this guy wants to get by me. I better fucking switch lanes. Give me just like some flames, like kind of behind the background of this one when the big game goes away. There's like, looks like something's on fire, the embers or something. Do like, I don't know, some cool flamey looking thing. I might be okay with that. But this one sucks. Let's put the blue airplane on. I don't understand it. I don't know why. But for whatever reason, it kind of appeals to me a little bit. I have no idea why. I mean, I think it's silly. But having a plane just kind of over my guy, whatever. I don't know. Let's leave it. Fuck it. Let's leave it on there. I got the Genesis Sky background. I'm okay with that one. I think it's kind of cool. You can't see much of it, but I do. Again, I'm just giving in to the idea that this is what I get. So I'm just gonna make the best of it. But I mean, I still think that's stupid. I'd still rather not have, fucking just these three types of things. But that's just what we get. And I guess we're forever stuck with the stupid fucking same three things. Maybe they'll add something new. I don't know. I doubt it. I really fucking doubt it. I mean, they just gave us two extremely generic and boring and lame pass drops. And I love these videos that they put out, like, oh man, check out these sick fucking drops, man. Look how fucking badass these are. Little highlight reel of two things, and you're like, oh yeah, there's one. Cool, there's two. They already got that badge. Oh wait, that's it? Those are it. Those two things. That's what I get this week. Awesome. Fucking stellar, man. I'm so stoked for those. So stoked. I did apply the American flag one. It is like the 4th of July tomorrow. So, it appeals to me. But I imagine that there's a group of people that are real fucking disappointed. Like, more disappointed than I am over the normal. Like, hey, you're shafting us with your fucking massive dildo. No lube style. Like, whatever. Whatever. Let's look down here. I need to update this avatar. He looks stupid. Let's do this right now while we're driving. Because I don't know. Yeah, let's click this guy. I think he looks like I need to fix the hair, I think. What do I do? I clicked him. I have to create a new one if I want to change it? What about all avatars? No? Clearly I don't do this enough. Create new? So you can't just edit the one you got? I just wanted to change the hair. No, this seems like too much work. This is too much while I'm driving. I won't do it. I won't. I don't want to upset the road gods and the watchers. I'm already doing too much. Let's see. Yeah. I should change my home address to a different. No, wait, I know which one that is. That one's actually a good one. Okay, so let's look at this. Protum. You know what? They said something about totems coming in sizzle season, which has got me FOMO'd all over again. I got rid of my toads, but now I kind of want one. I think there's something wrong with my brain. Fucking idiot. I get it. I know. I think I just want one, though. I think I just want one. Just one stupid totem. So maybe I'll be on the hunt for one. Maybe. So I broke the 2 million mark. I'm up to 2,032,039 UPIX. 198 properties. 29 collections. I need to get my collections up. I think that's what I'll do. Talking to Swarley the other day really rejuvenated my need and want to improve my collection standings. And it was something I was really invested in early on, and then I got super hooked into Granada Hills, which I still very much am. So it's going to be a little bit of both. It's going to be collections and Granada Hills. Collections and Granada Hills. That's going to be my focuses. My focus eyes. What would be really great would be the double whammy is if Granada Hills could get a collection. But that's way down the road, I think. I'm pipe dreaming. We got a ways to go before we get to that. I don't think I talked about this. Staked. I got 2,760. So I let me look here. Let me show you something. So I just randomly built a couple things because I got some spark and I don't want to not use it. But I just randomly have been going around clicking on people's properties that don't have any, that aren't done yet. And I don't know who this is, but I've been helping. I threw I think a spark on there just to help out. I think they were looking 50 days. I threw a spark on there and it went down to a week. So I got so much help from other people. I wanted to just start helping randos out. So this person's in, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're in Granada Hills. I think that's where I kept it. This one might not be, but let me double check. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. It is this one in the GH. It's in Los Angeles. Are we in the GH? I want to say we are. Yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, I just going around. I want to help out, random Granada Hills people building stuff. So I just clicked on someone's thing, and I'll do that again after this one's done. I'll go find somebody else, and I'll throw some spark on a random thing. I'm nothing specific. Just if my one spark that I have can help significantly, then I'll stake it on there. If it takes it from like 50, 60 days to like a week or something, that's what I'm gonna do, just randomly. So yeah, I just want to pay it forward, like I said, like I've talked about before. That's my move. I get a lot of help, so I gotta do my part to give back a little bit. So going back into here, still only got the 6 badges. I'm still waiting for the broadcaster one. I messaged them. I'm gonna have to message them again. Maybe I'll just message directly support instead of Lizette. Not that she wouldn't help. I just think that she's probably busy. She's got other people, probably low on the list. And I don't take that any kind of way. It's just that, who am I? Just a vulgar uplander. That's all. So yeah, it's no big deal. I will just message support and see what they got for me. I need to message them again anyway because my racetrack, which we'll look at here in a second, which is no black dot, but I only got 6. I want 7. I want the 7th one. I got my 3 that I bought, and my Genesis Week one, and I got my Bermuda badge one, and my totem, and I've just paid in the totes. But yeah, so let's see here. I got the factory, which I put the minimum on just because eventually I'll want one, and might as well start one now. No reason not to, really. I'm gonna produce something, but might as well get the ball rolling, right? And then we got this property over here, Dorina. This is just on the racetrack, so I'm just building properties on tracks. This is a little bitch property, but something's better than nothing. Later on down the road, I can destroy it and build something bigger, but I'm just trying to throw properties down. Any little bit helps, which I will discuss later. And then in Bermuda, I wanted to build a little fancy house. So I found a street that was like the weirdest name, Daniel's Head, and I built the structure, that one there. And it'll probably be a little while, I think. I don't know what the numbers look on it. It's probably like 70 days or maybe more. I don't know. I can't remember. But we'll look. I'm at 48 days. Okay. Better than I thought. Yeah, I mean, I'm in no hurry with any of those. I don't really care when they get built, any of them. Well, maybe the racetrack one, but other than that, it's no rush for any of those ones. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it. Just building to build at this point. So, stupid avatar. I need to fix. I will take the time at some point and change his ugly ass out. Let's see. Ugh. I need some more Granada Hills properties. Is what I need. Let's see. Yep, badges, collections. Anything else down here? I think this just Santa Teresa and Rio de Janeiro. Nothing exciting here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I want to get more collections because I just want to fill that thing up more. I was really hoping that like it would keep the ones that you have completed on there, but obviously that's not the case. They have to be, it only keeps the active ones on there, because I've completed plenty that are not active. But if you're gonna have properties, you might as well get a boost on them, you know what I mean? So that's my thought. Might as well make my money work for me better. So anywho, yeah, that's a dead bird. It's a gross one. So if we're in Granada Hills, racetrack is up here, easy. And as you can see, there is no black dot. So that means I gotta hit up support and say, hey, you said in about a week. I think it's been 2 weeks, a week and a half. I don't know. I'm very impatient. Patience is not my forte. So I need him to make it work. I need him to make it happen right meow. So I want to get that track going because I want to start doing some things. I want to start doing some races and setting times, and have like see if I can figure out how to do a leaderboard. But I just don't know what it looks like from an owner's perspective, to know what kind of things I can pull from it. So, but one thing I do want to do is I want to do like weekly races for some kind of prize. I want it for Granada Hills residents only. I want to do like records and fastest times, and I'm hoping that it'll tell me like what the fastest lap time is, or the fastest 3 laps, the fastest time on the track is. I'm hoping I get that kind of information, but if not, then I will have to come up with some other process for that. But I don't know, but that's the kind of stuff I want to do, and then come up with some prizes and giveaways and shit or maybe like a trophy of sorts. I don't know. I'm gonna do something around the Volger Speedway because I think that will be cool. And then we'll have like fastest lap, like the world record for the Volger Speedway, or track record, and then we'll have like fastest total time on the track. And then we'll probably do some comps or something for filling out the track with properties, probably old and new, because I wouldn't want to leave out the people that have put on things on the track. Like let's just say I go like, hey, put a structure on the racetrack and you'll be entered to win, yada yada yada, right? I'll probably say that, but then also say, if you've already put one on the racetrack from whenever, you'll also get a chance to win, because I don't want to leave out those that have already done the work. Now, I think what I'll end up doing is like, once it's open, because it's got to look cool. It's got, like, if you're going to have a fucking speedway, and especially if I want to get it in the URL, it's gotta be decked out, you know what I'm saying? So I'll probably do some sort of thing where if you put decorations or property up on the speedway, then I don't know, post a screenshot of your property and send it to some fucking place. And I don't know exactly how it's going to go yet, because I'm going to have to find a way to keep track of it. But, just something along those lines. And then, we'll give away some shit. Probably some map assets. I don't know yet. But something. We're going to do something. But those are the sort of things I want to do around racing. And then, we'll have like, I want to do leaderboards for like certain scores. I'm hoping that it tracks that for me, but something tells me it won't. But I'm hoping I can get that information. Yeah, so like for carts and for the series, 1s and 2s and 4s, and is there a 3? Is there a series 3? Trucks and all the vehicles, all of them. I want to put it on there. Or yeah, the max performance scores, and then even if you want to use Boost to get that would be fine with me. Would also be kind of a cool like event to do like boosted fucking cars or something, like boosted go-karts or something, competing with like, I don't know how fast you can make those things, but hey, you son of a bitch. Okay, good, it didn't totally freeze my camera. Yeah, kind of just like modding your vehicle to like be able to perform way outside its limits. I think that'd be kind of fun. I bet it'd be very expensive. So that one would have to be like probably incentivized or something, because the fucking consumable boosts, not cheap. Not cheap. Yeah, those are a couple things. So I gotta get on the horn and fucking harass Upland and say, hey, give me my black dog, give me my property. I got the all the names of all of the property owners currently. I have all of that, and I have them all listed with their properties. I think what I'll end up doing, I'm going to end up reaching out to all of them. And my hope is that there isn't, I'm okay if it is, but my hope is that the track owners that want to participate, I put something out on Minute vs. Millions Discord about this a little bit. That want to participate and do some like revenue sharing for the track, because I want to present it to URL. I want it to be a sanctioned track, so we have to hit 40% ownership, and 10% of the track has to have property, or like has to have like property on it. And so I think I was doing the numbers, and I believe I'm at more than 10% for structures on the racetracks. I think I have like 200. I think it's right, exactly 200 properties. It's either 199 or 200. It kind of depends on what, like on a turn, what's considered trackside and what isn't. But I think I have it at 200. So, anyway, the higher the number, either way, it won't matter, because I think there's enough. I think there's like, to hit 10%, we need like 20 properties with structures on it. So I think on the track there's like 25 properties. So I think we're good on that. Now I want it to be more, because if we want them to use the Vulgar Speedway, which I think will generate some revenue there. One, I gotta come up with a business plan, for which I think I have a pretty solid idea for how I want to rock that. But yeah, just kind of like, hey, how are we gonna promote it? How is it gonna benefit the URL? Shit like that. There's a whole URL Discord that kind of outlines what you need to do. But anyway, I need 40% ownership, so I need to get 80 property owners. Well, 80 properties, the owners of 80 properties, to agree, and I can submit that. So I got, I think I own like 12 properties on the track. Swarley said he was down. Can't remember who else. I know that there's going to be a couple other people who are going to be a yes. But yeah, I need to reach out and make sure that I get that shirt up, and then I'll mark it on my list, my spreadsheet, of the people that are down for the cause, because then I'll do some revenue sharing for events and stuff like that, and we'll work together and we'll come up with something cool. So anyway, that's on the horizon. That's kind of some Vulgar Speedway business. I'm just waiting for the fucking black dot to show up so we can get to work. So if we can get like I said, we can get sanctioned for the URL, and then they do events at the Vulgar Speedway, that would be fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Hella dope. Whoa, semi-truck, stay in your fucking lane. There's not much room on this bridge. Motherfucker. Crazy bastard. Yeah, so I know I haven't been on here much. I haven't done a bunch of solo videos recently. I've been busy. My kids aren't in school, so getting time where I'm not getting harassed to sit down and make a vid is difficult. Yesterday I had some dental work done, which I forgot about, which sucked, because they're like, hey, we're gonna put some fucking crowns on your two front teeth, because I had some work done years ago, like 15 years ago, and they're like, it needs to get fixed. It's been too long. They're like, what do you think about crowns? I'm like, I don't care. But anyway, so I got these temp crowns on, and they're fucking driving me nuts. So my two front teeth are all, well, they're fake. Well, half fake, I guess. They just shave your tooth down to like a point, and then they fucking mold around them, and then they build some fake teeth, and then they slap them on there. So it feels weird, to be honest with you. It don't feel right, but they're only temporary. The permanents come in a couple weeks, and then we'll see how that goes. So anyway, let's check some chat before I lose all the internets on my phone. And don't worry, Metaverse Millen, I still got you on your track. I'll be doing yours next. I'll be going through and collecting all the property owners on yours, and then I will hand that off to you. And I don't know if that's something that you're interested in, but if it is, cool. If not, also cool. Or I can, I could try to hook it up and help manage both of those, and I got no issue with that. Just let me know what you want me to do. But I have already committed to getting all of your property owners as of current, and getting those on a spreadsheet with their address and the owner. And then I don't even mind assessing how many properties you have and all of that, and even reaching out to the people that own property on your track and say, hey, do you want to do a damn thing? Because I do think having Granada Hills as a racetrack node would be pretty fucking sick, pretty fucking rad. There's a live update. What does the live update say? What is this? Sometimes you can get information on here that they say before they put out those little notifications. Fancy some track hero fun? You know where to go to hang out with the community and get some races in. Yep, I do. Oh yeah, they're probably it's probably Light It Up Dan doing his thing today. Alright, come on. Chats, man, not chats. No, fucking. I want channels. Yeah, that's what I want. Don't do this. Don't do this. Fucking. Don't do this. Don't. There we go. Oh shit! There's deer. Fuck you, deer. Oh, you bastards! There's two of them. You little majestic motherfuckers. Jumped right out in front of me. Ugh. The nerve of those little bastards. The nerve of them. While I'm trying to upland, of all things, they're just gonna run out into the road? Oh, goodness. How dare they? Okay, general. Let's see what, see what the word on the street is. Okay? Before we do that, let me suck on some of my, what is this thing called? I can't remember. Circle. Suck on my circle. Oh yeah, that's the shit. Flavored water. Never tasted so good. Honestly though, I love that damn thing. Okay. Let's see what the chats have for us today. Let's see here. How do you win money? You must buy a prop, ERT, then resell that property for USD higher than what you paid. Well, what is your name on here? I don't know. Golt's Busta? Okay, so how do you win money? Winning money is an interesting term you chose to use here. I would say you could win money, I suppose. Well, I suppose you could. You know what? Probably not. You're probably not going to win money per se in Upland. I don't think there's a lot of. Well, okay, that's not true. Blue Rain, you could win money through Blue Rain, I guess. There's probably other ways. You know, she does a game show on Saturday that if you jumped in and happen to win, you might get a little something. You could definitely win UPIX in a lot of different ways. There's lots of people giving away UPIX like it's going out of style, and all you got to do is jump on any number of probably content creators YouTube channels, and you'll see them giving UPIX away or items or things that you could sell for USD. I guess technically in a roundabout way you could win money that way. The process you're talking about, where you buy a property and then sell it for higher than you paid for USD, is that winning money really, or is that just earning money? I look at that as maybe earning. You earned it if you bought the property and then you sell it. It seems like you did a little bit of work, and I don't know. That's the way I look at it. But unless you have probably a fucking stellar property, you're probably not selling that motherfucker for more than you paid for it in USD. You're probably not unless you minted it and you got lucky and hit a sick collection or like a very specific property. But other than that, you're probably not going to do that. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you might want to rethink your strategy. Just saying. Moving on. How do I get money? I kind of just went over that. Lots of different ways you could get money, but generally, I think probably the best way to get the money, as you so. How do I get a money? To get a money, I would say probably buy with UPIX that you have earned through your dividends, and then use that money to buy a property and then sell that property well under mint for USD, and then you can turn your UPIX into USD, but definitely not for like the same value. So, but if you want a money, that's the way you can do it. Or if you like win some shit, you could sell that stuff for USD to get a money. You know, the possibilities are endless. You just got to be creative to get a money. Hola! Hola to you. Hi, hey, hi. What is this? What the fuck? It's actually in the church. It's called the Museum of the Moon. Okay, what the hell are we talking about here? Anybody got a street view like the one for this property? It's got the whole world inside a church. Who wrote that? No, somebody responded to that, I think. Where's their OG post on? I want to see that. Oh, it's this one. Can I get 20 PX? Want to buy a property? No. No, you can't get 20 PX. Sorry, whatever the fuck your name is, Dut Monkey. Dude, I can't. I don't know. It's too small, and I'm driving on a windy road, so I probably should pay more attention. No, you can't get 20 PX. No, what the fuck is PX? I know what you're saying. I'm not an idiot, but come on, it's UPX, UPX, UPX. Get with the program, okay? Get with the program. Yes, I'm being judgmental. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's fun to harass the chats or to the general chats. Okay? Sorry, it is. It brings me great entertainment. No, you can't get the 20 PX. Let's see here. So this is somebody's fucking view. This moon in a church. Huh. Well, that's weird. That's real weird. That's in a church. That's the street view. That's bizarre to me. Just saying. Let's see here. Anybody got my property? What the fuck are you talking about? Anybody got my property? What did somebody say to this? You need Sparklet to build on your properties, and unless you buy some next time, Upland does a Spark weekend. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. Dut Monkey. You're 1 hour into the game. Dut Monkey, hear me out. Ayo, how do I can build? Well, okay. Again, this might be somebody that's English is not their first language, so I will give you some grace. Dut Monkey, if I had internet right now, I would reach out to you and give you all of the informations. There's lots of places you can go to get the informations, and I will happily lead you there. I need to remember to come back to Dut Monkey. Is it Dut? D-U-T? Duty Monkey. Duty Monkey? D-U-T-Y Monkey. Okay. Yep. I gotta remember to reach out. We don't want to lose these players. We gotta help them out. I can't just make fun of them on the internet. I also gotta reach out and say, hey, I got you. You're 1 hour in as of 4:31 a.m. my time. Yeah, obviously if you're 1 hour, unless you're downloading this game and starting for the first time, 4:30 in the morning in the United States. That seems like an odd time to do that, but it's possible. More than likely from a different country, and that's okay. I'll help you out. Looks like you are able to speak enough English that we could probably communicate in a way that could be helpful to you. So I will do my part, but I can't do it right now because if I click your name, it's going to say no internet and be all weird. So, looks like somebody kind of reached out, but we'll see what happens. What else we got here? Some non-English stuff. Anyone from Indonesia? Ooh, that would be fun to know. I wish there was like a big pie chart. You could like look somewhere and see where everybody's from. Or just a list. That would be kind of neat. Hello, all. Well, I always wonder when people write like hi or hello or whatever, like, are they expecting a response? Or are you just saying hi? Just to be nice. And either way is fine. I got no beef with that. I'm just curious. Why when I put visit Plaza, my game don't respond? Oh, that's a loaded question. It's hard to say. It could be a number of reasons. It could be that, one, you're on an iPhone, and iPhones suck, and you should probably burn it to the ground, your iPhone. That's your first thing. And that may have nothing to do with performance, but just burn the iPhone to the ground. Just destroy it. And then get an Android phone, because they're better. It's not an opinion. It's fact. Anybody who plays Upland on an iPhone knows that it fucking sucks. And you should all burn and break your devices right now and switch over to Android. Because Android is the preferred way to play Upland on your device. It's the preferred device to play Upland on. But yeah, why does it not respond? Well, the Plaza, it's probably takes a little bit more graphical or processing power than maybe your phone is capable. Maybe you're on a computer and maybe it says nope because you're on a shitty computer. I don't know, but there's probably a number of reasons why it doesn't work. The game isn't optimized super well at times. I know that they've been working on that. They were talking about it. They did some optimization, but I don't know. Could be anything. Maybe you got too many apps going. Try turn all your apps off. Restart your phone, and then make sure all the bells and whistles are turned off in your settings, and then maybe it'll load. I don't know. Hi, Duty Monkey again. Do we burn the totem first, then the Evo second, then potions? I do believe that is it, yes. You burn the totem, and that says, hey, this is what I want, this is the one. And then you burn the potions, which I think there's evolution potions, and then your other potions, I think they're all potions, but yeah. And then you burn those, and then you'll get back some sort of other creation. So that's the way I understand it. So yes, you're right. Let's see here. What else do we got here? When trying to buy a property, it says this action is unavailable for players in Alcatraz, but I am in the Berlin solution. What the problem is that you are facing is that the person you're trying the property you're trying to buy from, the user that owns that property is in jail, which is in Alcatraz, and you can't buy properties from players who are in Alcatraz. This is a problem that everybody deals with because they always have the best rates and they can't do anything about it, probably because they haven't updated their thing and they've been in jail for a while. And maybe they never come out of jail, and so these properties are just stuck there. Yeah, it's a real annoying thing. I would just move on from that property if I were you and try to find one that isn't owned by some degenerate Alcatrazian. That's my solution for you. Go elsewhere. Brazil. Yep, Brazil. Did they win their game in the Copa America? Is that why you're saying that? I haven't watched it in a couple days. I did see that the USA fucking sucks. They're supposed to have a decent team this year, and they have a lot of fucking, good players, but man, they can't seem to do shit. They beat Bolivia in Copa America, which fucking everybody should. And then they fucking lose to Paraguay and then Uruguay. It's ugly. Ugly as sin. They get fucking smacked by Colombia. Yeah, it's just USA has. Well, the men have continued to disappoint. Last year, the women disappointed a little bit, and I know probably women's soccer right now better than I know men's soccer. But anyway, pretty excited for the Olympics and in all the soccers that are happening there. I can't wait to root for my players in the red, white, and or blue, men and the women. And when the World Cup comes to North America, you bet your ass your boy's going to be at that shit. You bet your ass. They do one in Seattle. I'm driving my ass up there. Fuck, man, if they do it in Portland, I'd probably poop my pants if I could get to a game in Portland. Big soccer fan here. Big soccer fan. Time is the most valuable resource you will ever own. Yep. Agreed. There. Recry? That's very insightful. Thank you. It is. That's why I make these videos while I'm driving, because it's either that or I just waste this time just focusing on the road every day. It seems like this is a better use of my time, making videos. Some may say otherwise, but it is what it is. Okay, it would take 5 minutes to realize that all these items aren't available. If we have 25,000 average players and 25,000 people lost 5 minutes each, the amount of time being lost would accumulate to over 80 full days between 25,000 players. This needs attention. Okay? What's your point? I mean, obviously the time is the most valuable resource people ever own. I get that. But what prompted this mathematical equation? Are you saying that Upland is a waste of time? Are you saying that we need to make better use of our time in Upland? Or that we need to value our time more in Upland? Because clearly you're in Upland, posting things, contributing to this thing that you're claiming needs attention. I'm just curious what your angle is here. Recry. I think that's it. Yeah. Recry 89. Very curious. I'd love to hear that. Unless this is a response to something else. What do we got here? Recry says something else. The first 5 times, or first 5 items, are not for sale. They are actually reserved and have been this full year. Shopping for the floor with block explorers isn't user friendly. I asked the 5 players to delist them because they have been sitting like that for a while. I suggest trying to get a solution to this issue. If we can find a solution, this game may be more user friendly. Oh, okay. I think I see where you're going with this as I read it backwards. Sorry, I'm reading slow like I'm delayed or something because I also got to focus on the road. I get what you're saying. You're saying that when you go and you're looking for certain things and you're looking for the lowest, and then you go there and you find out that it's reserved, much like jailed properties. You go looking for the lowest and you find all these jailed properties, and then you have to, siphon through all of these listings that you can't actually do anything with. It takes time, and time is valuable, and I get it. I get where you're going now as I read it backwards. Yeah, they do. I mean, it's hard for, I think, Upland to like do something about that. That's kind of a player choice, and maybe they can filter them out on their end. That would be great if they were able to just say anything that's reserved doesn't count when looking up, items, when you're looking for assets, and same for properties. Anything that is owned by a jailed person is not doesn't make the list. That would be great. But I think that has been asked for a while now with no such luck. But that, you're right, Recry, that is something that needs to get addressed. The amount of time we waste trying to shuffle through all the bullshit just to figure out what the fuck is actually real and what isn't. So, yeah, quit wasting my fucking time. Upland, fix your problems. How do I get the treasure? I don't know, man. It really depends on how you're doing it. How are you doing the treasures? Are you just doing the the standards? If you're doing the standards, then you just got to follow the arrows until one pops up and says, "Hey, I found one." And there's some tutorials on there. Even if you look at the tutorial within Upland, is good enough to kind of show you how to get the job done. So that would be my suggestion: is go and just look at those and follow the arrow until you get close enough, and they'll say, "Hey, you found a treasure," if you find it within the time frame. But you just keep moving from property to property. Like, the arrows will start going faster the closer you get. So it's it's a bit of an annoying process, but it is what it is. That's how you get the treasure. If you're talking about competitive, I have no idea. I never gotten one. One, I'm too slow and bad at treasure hunting, and two, I've never tried. So there's that. You know who would know how to get the treasure? Swarley. And so if you listen to the neutral zone, you're gonna learn all the things you need to know about getting the treasure. So I invite you to join us on the neutral zone at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time for the neutral zone, where Swarley and I talk about who the fuck knows. Probably mostly upland things, but it's been known to dip into things unrelated to upland. DM me. Okay. Who's that? Buying and selling FSA props. I'm assuming that was supposed to be an R, not a J. J in Bermuda. Maybe it's supposed to be J. I don't know. Hello. Can anybody help me? Yes. Yes, they can. Hello, all. Hello, guys. Hello. Hi. Hello. Happy birthday to me. All gifts are more than welcome. Enjoy life and give love. And of course, enjoy upland. What if they're lying? What if it's not their birthday? What if they're just saying it's their birthday as a cool ploy? I mean, and bravo to you. I think this is a good move. It's way better than saying, "I need help. Can you please go to my property or give me 100,000 UPIX so I can buy a property? I want that. I want to do that right now." It's way better than that. This is a pretty good trick, if indeed it is a trick. I want verification that it's your birthday. Please post your license or legal identification card with the statement so I can verify that it's your birthday. And also, please provide your social security number as well. And I won't steal your identity. I won't. I mean, I'll try. But I probably won't be very successful at it. But no, telling me it's your birthday, I'm more inclined to hook it up. But yeah, I won't. One, I can't because I don't have internet service on my phone right now. And two, I don't know. They're probably lying if I had to guess. Maybe they're not. That would be cool if they're not, but maybe they are. Let's see here. Does anyone know RCP Cash? He is known for doing that. Oh, looks like he did rip somebody off. He uses a bot, but Upland won't do anything about it. That's not entirely true. Not entirely true. I think that combating bots is a difficult problem to solve. It has nothing to do with the fact that they won't or that they don't want to. It has everything to do with that it's fucking difficult. Right? Especially as AI gets smarter and technology is advancing exponentially. You can imagine that. Well, I don't have to imagine. I know it's true that AI can trick those captchas to work. So I'm not smart enough to do it, but from what I've heard, it's not difficult to program some kind of bot AI to get past the captcha for like fake accounts and shit, and for buying properties or sniping properties. So I'm just saying, very likely that they would love to stop it, but it's a harder question to answer and problem to solve than you're probably aware of. So there's only so many things they can do. Let's see here. I need level 1 orange swap. Okay. Cool. Me too. I'll take a level 1 orange swap, whatever the fuck that means. Let's see here. Newbie here. Hello. Hello, XML. XMLL. Is that what this is? No, XML. I had it right the first time. Ooh, emojis. I love them. Hey, landlord. Hi, everyone. Or hi? I don't know. Why do I even waste my time with? What is this? Why are you even allowed to do that? I couldn't even cancel it within 1 second. And it was already bought. Yeah, that's a problem. And I know at Genesis Live they talked about bots and trying to fix that. The one, because it sounds like, if I'm gonna guess, somebody listed something on accident and it got taken within a second. Probably by RCP Cash. Should be RIP Cash because they just took your money. At Genesis Live they talked about it. I can't remember everything that they said, but it did sound like it was a problem that is difficult to solve, and that they are actively looking at. Some suggestions were that there is like just another step to confirm. I mean, you already have a confirmation step, which is great, which solves probably 95% of the problem. But every so often, one sneaks through. You could probably set it like a minimum price for certain things. That might solve the problem. It might create a different problem, but I mean, you could do that. You could also just put it at default to UPX instead of default to USD when you go to list something. Yeah, I think is that how it is now? Or no, or maybe you default to USD. Either way, change the default so that way if you no, I think it defaults to USD right now. It needs to default to UPX because if you're gonna say like I want to charge like $7 for something, you just put like 7, and then you have that listed as 7 UPX on accident. Yeah, that's gonna get snatched up in like a second. So if you default to USD instead of or no, sorry, UPX instead of USD, I think you solve that problem. And then also, like maybe you set a minimum of 1,000 UPX or something to sell like properties at, and that might fix that problem. Because then if it says, hey, that's too low, and for UPX, and you're like, oh crap, I meant to sell that for USD, then you would know you need to switch. I don't know. Just saying, because you're probably not selling much for $1,000. Just saying. Anyway, what else we got here? What market are Sparklet traded on? I checked Coinbase and it's not there. That's because it's not anywhere. It's not traded on exchanges yet, as somebody stated below. So that's why you can't find it, and they will probably announce something this summer. So just stay tuned. All right. Let's see here. Anything else valuable before I jump off of here? Potion bundles are for sale in the store right now. No fucking shit. That's awesome. It's really great to know. The little single scrote tote pote. Single scrote tote pote. Oh, I like that. What? Okay. Oh, somebody already. When you burn an NFLPA, what happens to it? It goes away forever. Never to come back, never to be used again. Yeah, nothing. Just gone. Might raise the value of other NFLPA items that you burned of the same likeness. So, yeah, but nothing. It's just just gone forever. All right. What are the top 3 cafe addresses? There isn't any information provided anywhere where things like that are located. Yeah, there probably isn't like a top 3 listed anywhere. That would probably be something that somebody creates, and it's probably relative to the user. Well, no. Don't think that my yawning means I'm tired. I don't know why. All of a sudden I'm on a yawn fest because I'm actually feeling pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. But you could go search for cafes. I know that the Real Note LA cafe seems pretty poppin'. They do some shit in there. That sounds great. Shining right in my eyes, give me the old waters. Yeah, so that's a thing. I would like to know the top 3 cafe addresses as well, because I want to check them out. Check it out. What's it all about? Does anyone know RCP Cash? Okay. What is this? No way, I just actually sold my fucking terminal for 1,000 UPIX. Oh my god. Well, apparently I spoke too soon, because I guess somebody would put 1,000, try to sell something for 1,000 USC. Yeah, maybe default to USD, and then that wouldn't have happened. Upland. I would be so fucking pissed. And I know like this has happened to so many people. Crypto Jedi, I don't feel your pain, but I know others do. I've heard of this happening a lot. They were looking to make $1,000, and some fucking sniper bot just robbed you of your shit. That's gotta suck. Are they the same ones as, yeah, RCP Cash? Yeah. They're a fucking known entity. Sorry for your loss. That really is a bummer. And something that I wish could get fixed. But, oh god, you hate seeing shit like that. That's the kind of shit right there that fucking makes you sick to your stomach. And that's the kind of shit that makes somebody want to just quit the game altogether. We do gotta fix shit like that. We gotta find a way to really avoid seeing that stuff, because that will fucking ruin your day, ruin your experience more than really anything. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it good on that. Oh, I got messages. Two channel messages. All right. Well, anyway, folks, thanks for sticking through. I'm gonna get off of here. This has been a fairly long video. So, yeah, do all the things like it and subscribe to it and the channel that is. And thanks for hanging out and watching. And hopefully, I will see you again very soon. So until then, bon voyage and